So in the past 2 years, I have went on an adventure. I've went on an adventure to help people find their special talents and their abilities, and it all really started when I noticed one thing. I really noticed, and it really frustrated me, that so many people, too many people I met, they just didn't believe in themselves and they just didn't know what to do. So this left me feeling frustrated because I knew that they had something within them, that they had a special gift within them, just like you. Everyone has a special gift within them, and they had amazing potential and they just didn't see it themselves. So because of this, I started reading books that talked about things like following your interests, having a positive attitude, and doing well in online business. I wanted to learn as much as possible, so I could eventually inspire or eventually guide other people to find their passions and build their own personal brand or brand around a product or service that they are extremely passionate about. So as I read these books, as I've been reading these books, as I continue to read these books, I've noticed a clear path. I've even tried multiple different online business models, like selling things on websites, building websites, selling products with other companies. And I wanted to really see how these ideas could work in different situations. So, armed with my new knowledge and strong desire to help individuals out there that you've got to want to be helped, right? You've got to want to be, you've got to want more out of life. But anyway, I started to use what I learned, what I have been learning, just in conversation with other people. I didn't teach them directly, just like this. I'm not teaching them directly. I didn't teach them directly, but I shared encouraging words and helpful advice, and it was even for me, even for that little bits of advice, it was amazing for me to see what kind of step and what kind of direction those words had on the impact on that individual's self-belief to go and start taking action. Okay. It was amazing to see these small changes that they were making in their lives. So it was amazing just to see the small changes within their thinking, right? By giving positive reinforcement and letting them borrow some of my self-belief in themselves to see the positive steps that they started to take towards the goal that they have, right? Each little step or each little conversation that I started having with all these different personalities and all these different individuals just made me more and more hungry to learn, to develop these frameworks that I've created, to create something that will help individuals find their passion, become an above average individual, and build an online personal brand. So at the same time, I knew that I needed to improve. I needed to improve myself so that I could be a better guide for others. But the reality is, life got busy after COVID. I mean, I've disappeared from social media for a long time. After COVID, I went back to work, life got busy. And the job that I have, it takes up a lot of my time. So I decided that I needed to take a break from social media and my podcast and everything that I was doing. I needed to focus on my own learning and my own growth. So during this time, I've studied a lot. I've explored a lot of different subjects. I've used what I've learned to understand my own strengths and my own passions, which has resulted in me, behind the scenes, I have started a business that has matched my interests by following the things that I've learned. I wanted to be ready to share my journey when the time was right. So, now I am so excited to stand in front of you right now and tell you what I've been discovering over the past 2 years. I can't wait to report back to you all what I've been learning, what I've been studying, what I have been implementing recently. I've literally read so many books, saw so many people started to change their lives, and I've grown a lot myself. So it's coming up to the time. It's coming up to the time to show you and to share with you all what I've found. So, on that note, I am officially going to be back on social media. I'm going to be sharing with you all my findings, and I am dedicated to, because I've found my passion, right? I'm very lucky to have found it, but I'm dedicated to inspiring you, to inspire yourself, to find your passion, to become an above average individual, to live an above average life and pursue a career that you are totally obsessed with, and live the life that you deserve and build your own personal brand. Let's go.